Hey guys, so this video is kind of gonna be like an update video for you guys.
Big update video. Make sure to watch it all the way through for big updates on this, what's gonna happen this year pretty much.
Yes, we have a lot of big, crazy things that are gonna be coming up this summer and after that'll improve Loren's life immensely. Be sure to hit that like button and the bell notification, and if you want to, subscribe. Alright, awesome, let's roll the clip.
So we just wanted to thank you guys so much. We just completed a milestone because of you guys.
Yeah, so because everyone has been subscribing and we hit 100,000 subscribers, we got this pretty boy in the mail. It's the silver play button.
I think this is one of like the first plaques I've ever, first like award plaques I've ever gotten in my life.
So that was really exciting when we found out that we got accepted for it. The day that it came in, we were just like, it's arriving today.
Right.
And every time like somebody came to the door, we were like, is it the play button? And since then, we've even reached 200,000 subscribers,
Right.
which is
Thank
amazing.
you guys so much. I mean, it still shows in the demographics that 89.5% of you guys aren't subscribed. So if you guys could still hit that sub button, we'd greatly appreciate it.
Yeah.
But we've hit the first milestone.
And that's been...
The silver plaque. Apparently, they used to do a bronze plaque at 50,000, but they don't do those anymore. So we... This is awesome. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's been, it was kind of that concrete, like, hey, people watch you and they like you. Yeah. And so that was a really big thing for us. We just can't, like, thank you guys enough or put into words, like, the appreciation of all of your guys' like, love and support, because a lot of our subscribers have kind of become, like, an extended part of our family in the sense of all of the support you guys have given us. And so that was a big milestone we wanted to share with you guys, because we obviously wouldn't have gotten there without you.
The goal is to be at 500,000 subs by the end of the year.
The end of 2021, I think that would be
Yeah.
I think that'd be a really big milestone to be able to reach in that amount of time. And also, you know, we try to be as
on schedule as possible.
We've been trying our best to get videos out every week and doing lives every other week. And like we did last week, you know, we weren't able to get a video out because Loren was in the hospital, so we went live instead. So we are trying to be more consistent and active, thank you, with our channel and with you guys, so that we actually, you know, are giving you a reason to continue supporting us, because we don't want to just, you know, post whenever we feel like we were doing, and, you know, because that's just, I feel like that's not repaying you guys back as much as we could.
So, you guys are probably wondering why I'm outside my bucket right now, why I'm laying on the couch. Well, first off, I want to shout out whoever sent this in the mail. Thank you so much. Has our name and our wedding date on this blanket that we're using here.
I've been snuggling up on it, in it on the couch since we got it.
We actually found out with my last hospital admission. You can see with my arms all bruised up.
It's from IVs. I do not abuse him.
Yeah, blown IVs and whatnot. They found that my bucket prosthetic that I was using was actually causing internal bruising and causing my body not digest right, and also causing pressure onto my catheters, my kidneys, causing kidney infections. Yeah. In this video, you're gonna see that we're getting casted for a bucket. It should be about a month, I'd say.
Yeah.
That it should take for us to get at least a test trial bucket back.
So we went to Clark's Orthopedics. They are a prosthetic medical supply place in our hometown. They're family owned. I think this is the second generation owning it. Third generation's working there as well. And we've been going to them for the last about year for adjustments on Loren's bucket. And they kind of helped us get that next step. Them and Loren's hospitalist this last day at the hospital helped us get that next step of getting Loren a new bucket that will actually fit him better. And Clark's Orthopedics they've been great with us. You know, they've been very welcoming and very casual with us. We get along with them very well. And they've been really great with us with the whole bucket situation and making adjustments and getting that new casting done as soon as the approval went through. So
So we also finally have the Eurostomy scheduled. The set date for that is June 15th. That we should be in Seattle doing the pre-op, which will then have 2 weeks after that of lingering around in Seattle, waiting for the actual surgery to happen.
It'll be 2 weeks pre-op, 1 week recovery up from the surgery, and then another 2 weeks post-op. So we'll be in Seattle for about like 5 to 6 weeks.
But also after that, then I'll get my finalized bucket prosthetic finally. The GoFundMe goal for the arm prosthetic reached its goal. Thank you guys so much for that.
It completely surpassed its goal.
Yeah.
We know it's a big deal to donate money to people you don't know, and the fact that so many of you have done it so effortlessly, we can't thank you enough, and it really does mean so much to us. And the fact that it surpassed its goal so quickly and that it even reached its goal is a really big deal, and we understand just how many people and just how much money they donated, and that really is crazy.
We just
we
can't appreciate you guys enough for it.
Mm-hmm.
Truly. With all the surgery and the new bucket coming, Adam Limbs decided that it'd be best if they just worked around my schedule.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as we get the final bucket and get the urostomy, and then get the final bucket, then once we contact Adam Limbs, they'll get us out there ASAP to get an arm prosthetic done.
And we've been in contact with Adam Limbs this whole time. For those of you that don't know, Adam Limbs is a prosthetic company, I guess you would label them as. You can check them out at adamlimbs.com. They are currently developing a bionic arm that Loren is a part of the test trial for. We found them through TikTok, and then they found us back through TikTok. The CEO, Tyler Hayes, actually reached out to us and let us know that if we wanted, Loren is part of the test trial, and he'll, get an arm off the assembly line. And so they're flying us down to San Francisco to like their headquarters areas for the test trial, and they've been really great working around our schedule. We've been keeping them up to date with emails, letting them know kind of what's happening so that they know like, hey, we're still interested in this, we still want this to happen. And they've been really great with like, yes, we want you to be the healthiest and most comfortable you can be when you come here. So that's been really great. Do you want to tell them about the arm?
So how it works is it does what your body is already wanting to do. So I don't have phantom pain in my arm, but I can feel that I have a hand. So like me flexing right now, I'm closing my fist and I'm clenching it. So what this arm is going to do is basically just add on to what it's already trying to do, and it'll be mind controlled without anything having to go into my mind, and it'll have full movement of each digit, like I can feel in my arm already, and it'll be attached instead of harnessed, and it'll also be able to curl 45 pounds. So,
and if you guys want a kind of a better like medical scientific explanation, they have all the information on their website if you guys want that first-hand full explanation, because obviously we can only explain it so well. And so that's coming up. So after Loren's urostomy surgery and his final bucket is when we'll be going to get the arm. The surgery is in June. Bucket will follow after, probably take a month or two after the surgery to get that. And then after that is when we'll be able to go down for the arm. So hopefully all of those big things are happening in this year.
Yep.
So that's very exciting.
It'll definitely be some good content coming up here soon.
Another thing is we have finally started getting subtitles added to our older videos. We have quite a few languages added. If there are any languages in the subtitles that you speak that we don't have yet, feel free to comment them down below so that we can get more languages added into the subtitles so that you guys can understand our videos to the best extent. And we're working on the newer videos still, but the older videos have been started with the subtitle process.
Yep. Also, if you didn't know, we are starting to sell merch too at ReicheBros.com. If you want to help support us in that way also, you can. It's all family owned. So if you really want to help and support us out, you can do that way.
Also with the merch, we are doing monthly contests that we want to start. We're basically If any of you have like art design ideas, you know, if you create an art piece for our merch, we'll choose like a winner every month depending on how much it takes off, and the winner will get a free merch box of all articles and whichever designs that they're choosing. So if they wanted the whole merch box to be their design, or if they wanted like a sweatshirt with this design, a shirt with this design, a cup with this design, you know. So you'll get a free merch box if you win the merch design contest, and then we'll obviously reach out to you, let you know you've won, and then talk to you about if we can use that merch design for our website, and talk about all of that.
Feel free to admit your admissions whenever.
The best place to send your merch designs would probably be to Loren's Instagram, because he does keep up with all of his Instagram messages, all of his message requests. I'm not so good at it, so sending them to me isn't the best option because I'm really bad at even checking messages from my mother and my friends. So sending them to Loren's Instagram would be the easiest and quickest way.
And that's just Loren.Schauers on Instagram.
If we started actually getting designs in, the first of every month is when we would announce the winner of the last month. So the 1st of April, we would announce March's winner, or the 1st of May, we would announce April's winner. Because then it gives people a whole month to get that design into us, and a whole month for us to filter through them up until the 1st of the next month.
If you guys haven't already, make sure to hit the like button. Feel free to share any of our videos on your Facebook, WhatsApp. Hit that sub button. And if you guys are interested, I also do one-handed gameplay on Twitch and YouTube at iAceNation.
And he's got a specialized controller and everything. He interacts with the chat the whole time.
If you want to catch me in person and try and talk to me, that'll be the place. See you there.
Yeah, so throughout this video, you'll have seen kind of the bucket fitting process. So now you guys kind of know the big things that are to come. And so those months from June to whenever we get the arm will be very busy, crazy months, and we'll have a lot of content for you guys. Next Sunday's video, my mom will be back. She'll be coming back to our video to strain the tinctures that we made and make take them out of the jars, put them in tincture jars, stuff like that. So those of you that really like that video with my mom and the tincture making, she will be back in next week's video. So stick around.
And if you haven't watched that video yet, make sure to go watch it.
Yes.
It's pretty informational. And the tinctures are actually starting to work, and it does provide me some pain relief, I'd say.
Yes, because before we made the tinctures that my mom and I made, we did order some pre-made tinctures of the same herbs, and we've been using those. My mom also made Loren a tea that is made out of the same herbs used in the tinctures, and we've been giving him a tea every night, and that's been helping him a lot. So the herbs have been really working for him.
A lot.
Yes. That's pretty much where we are and kind of what's to come.
Yep. We love and appreciate you guys, and just hit that like and sub button.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for coming back to us.
Have a good one.
See you on Wednesday.
Bye.